Well, good afternoon, guys. It is Tuesday, November 6th. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. I'm planning on finishing up Breath of Fire Improved this stream. I've got Mark, NJ, and Scarecrow with me today.
Yes, sir.
What could go wrong? Full party.
Which is good because we've got a few things to discuss. Okay, of course, last we left off, Nina grew up a little bit, even though she doesn't look it in the GBA version. And I did some off-screen grinding, so everyone is at least level 40 except for Dace. Her level growth is slow. And I went to the flea market in Prima and Tunland to get as much as I could. And I actually found out a little bit of a well-hidden secret in the GBA version. So taking a look at some of these, I went to Karn and picked up mist shields for everyone who can equip it. This is usually the best if you can buy in there, so Ryu has the dragon armor and dragon hat. For bow, I got the dwarf bow from the flea market. It is one-handed, lets him equip a shield. I gave him the life armor. Couldn't find anything better than an iron hat. For Dace...
And worm.
Yep.
Worms.
I will remember to re-equip his ring after that. For Dace...
Even worms.
For Dace, the glow cane, evil robe, and mask shield, all from the flea market. She still has her chain hat. For Ox, the mallet. The mallet is the rarest item from the flea market. I saw it once for about 2 hours of getting equipment. And he can equip the mist shield from Carmen. And as for the others, here's something interesting. Before I showcase this, in the second phase of the flea market, you can get a sleeper for Gobi and a power rapier for Nina. I did not get those in this playthrough. However, I found out that every so often you will get something called the soul arms in the flea market. Their initial selling price is 64 gold. They have an attack power of 255, and everybody can equip them.
Okay, that's pretty overpowered.
So I got a few of those to replace the quote-unquote best weapons that I did not get. And I also got Nina a mask shield and an evil robe.
Is that better than the best weapon?
Yep. Nina's best weapon only has an attack power of 82 versus 255. For Mogu, I got him some super arms. He is actually now useful because it is one-handed. He can equip a shield. He has other armor. For Gobi, super arms, mask shield, spine armor, power hat. For Karn, I got some soul armor, which is much better than his previous of quartz armor. It boosts his defense by about 100. And the dark dagger from the flea market
Doctor
is his best weapon. Now there's also, in the second phase of the flea market, there's also the agile hats you can buy for everybody. I did not get any of those, except for the one Ox has. I got from a chest. So with everyone equipped, it's time for side questing, because there's a lot to clean up before moving on. I'm starting off in Camelon, because we did not loot the place.
Huh. I do have one question.
What's that?
Where in the world is Carmen?
Near San Diego. Let's see what these items are. So I got some Moxie that ups attack power briefly.
So I just want to ask real quick, how much did I miss from the last session? I was going to assume a lot.
3 hours and 10 videos.
Okay.
I think they already went to Mars and then Jupiter, and they returned to Earth.
Yeah, and to answer your question, NJ, we got all the new characters as well as one replacement who was replaced with an older version of herself.
Yeah, I guess Nina was replaced with an older version of herself, which was pretty much the same stats.
Yep. We've got a Dark Kiss. It can be used in battle. I don't know what it does.
It makes music. Rock and roll all night and party every day.
Kiss style.
Well, with these vague descriptions, you never know.
We got it's also a dark kiss. Those are the ones who actually, a lot of people insisted that Kiss spent nights in service of Satan. Dark Kiss are the ones who actually are in service of Satan.
Okay, that should be all the items in here. So some little stat boosting items,
Huh.
and a couple of unique ones. Did I get this one? Double check.
Dupless?
Okay, focus. Which we really don't need anymore because we're significantly overpowered. What I want to do is let's replace Karn with Mogu for a bit. So we got a few things to do, and all of it we can do because we can now fly.
Oh, flying is so useful.
Mm-hmm.
So let's head up here.
Tell me a game where flying is not useful.
Alphadia, because you can't get over half the mountains in the game.
Okay.
So just
Yeah,
south...
what about
just-
like FF3?
Yeah, just like that. So just southeast of the tower where we found the tri-ring, there's another dragon spot to dig through. Go ahead and punch out the walls here. You see Ox take on Little
Dig
Mac
and you can
sometime.
punch out walls.
Of course, we'd be playing the wrong game.
What can't you do?
And I don't need Bo in the party right now. And as usual, have Karn open the chest, just in case. So a sash,
Sorry.
a Vig
I'm
up,
waiting for a game to actually bring a spell to life now.
and a strength up. So an accessory and 2-step boosting, not bad. As for the sash, let's see.
It's a trap!
Okay, that ups attack.
No problem.
Let's give that to Gobi. And there is one more dig spot we can go to. And if I know my way around, which I really don't.
Okay. If statement fail.
Yep, I'm already lost. I mean, we're just flying over ocean here.
Unless it's an or statement, I guess I'll be fine.
I was hoping to circle around the map.
You're navigating this, right?
Not as good as Roll Casket.
But like, so wait, where are the landmarks?
The world map is huge in terms of the ocean. It's ridiculously huge.
That's not a great idea. You should put rocks at least in the ocean.
Thankfully, you go fast enough; it's not too bad.
Yep.
So I want to come back up here.
Does it have any way to see the world map, like, say, some of the Final Fantasy games do?
There is,
Should
if once you pick up the map in Romero, and you push starts, and there it is. But you can only do it all on the ground, so it doesn't matter too much.
Well, also there's not as much water per se.
Yep. So we have this little mountain range here. We have Ryu with his rod and reel.
Wait, which was the water? Never mind.
And we found some dragons. Now,
Oh.
if that dragon is a giant jewel that our obese best friend wants to sell in Maribia, we're playing the wrong game.
And if the dragon wants to grant you a wish, then you're playing. Then you're. It's not necessarily a game, so that's why I hesitated.
Oh, yep. The dragon shield is Ryu's best shield. Let's give him his actual accessories back. We are done with fishing.
It's funny that the good letters are red.
It's funny because Ryu is both simultaneously the best and worst fisherman ever. Because he never catches fish, it seems, but all things he catches are better than fish anyway.
Well, there is an actual fishing spot just a little bit north of there if you want to catch some fish for healing items, but they're really not necessary. So there should be one more dig spot around Scande here.
Scande.
Right there.
Ron
Condor?
Certainly not a Burninator.
Scande.
And one more hidden room. So another agile hat, perfect. A love hat. Life 2. Luck up.
You love that hat?
Tackle up. Yep, plenty more attack, plenty more items. So that Mist Claw is Mogu's best weapon if you didn't find a soul arm. And a Star Shield. So the Star Shield is the best shield in the game, even better than the Mask Shield. Give that to someone who's going to be in your active party. I'll give that to Karn or Nina, actually.
Be right back.
And for the other Agile hat, let's see if who that's good for. Because in a lot of cases it's good, not always good. So I give the Love hat to Nina. I guess the other Agile hat can go to Daze, because she needs the defense.
Defense? Oh.
So with that done...
It's helped that she's basically the most under-leveled member of...
Yeah, and I honestly don't know if I have all her spells yet, because she wasn't gaining levels as fast as the others. Still getting a spell per level, but I haven't really been using her at all. I think at this point it's going to be faster to warp.
Oh.
So now, and I had to save scum to get Karn the 40 AP for this because the stat gains are random. So I was using save states to make sure he got 2 AP per level, so I didn't get to level 60 before he got 40 AP. But we can finally fuse Doof. That fuses bow and ox. You can only use it above ground, and he becomes this giant hulk of an ox, really. And
A spell called Doof.
Doof.
Oh,
And at this point, it's just going to be faster to cast warp.
So he became Mega Man X now?
Not quite.
I mean, the armor kind of looks Mega Man X-esque. When X gets his upgrade.
He's not that bulky though.
Pointier shoulders, really.
He just barely fits through that door. So what Doof can do is move heavy blocks, like this one. This is the Earth Robe. It is a super handy piece of equipment for speedruns because it reduces magic damage. But it's not as good as the Evil Robe. However, I just give it to Gobi.
You gain the power to push a bookshelf.
Yep. Fortunately, there is another use for the bookshelf.
You could drop it on the final boss and kill him in one hit.
Sadly, no. Or can we do an Armoire of Invincibility? Yep. And let's go to a place we haven't been to in quite a while. Head back to Bleak.
What, the Bleak?
Yep.
Oh, there's room for one more word in that list of areas.
Unfortunately, we have found all of them. So move this barrel here. You can pick up a life too. So another bookshelf. Step down into here. More barrels. And another bookshelf. So Diana DS. Whether it's the Goddess Diana's dual screen Nintendo system or her undies, I don't know. We can get that to Nina. It's actually better than the Evil Robe. I actually found this
both.
I actually found this by accident while doing stuff off screen. If it was both, that'd be a very interesting image. Yeah, just push the star out of the way, but we're not done here. One more bookshelf. Leading to a pitfall. So yeah, this is...
Oh my gosh. This is seriously like endgame puzzle stuff?
Not quite end game, because you can do this much earlier in the original, because Karn has the AP to do it. But I want to revert.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
How did people get this stuff here? Why has no one found it if it's just under bookshelves?
No one can move those bookshelves unless they're Doof. Yep, this unlocks Karn's final fusion. And I need to rest up before we can use it. Fortunately, the inn in Bleak is still free.
That's getting a little confusing. Yo.
I didn't get that one. Oh, never mind. I had to think about it for a bit.
Hey.
So, the last one is Puka. And this one
Pikachu.
this one fuses all of Gobi, Ox, and Bow into this little floating duck thing. This is honestly the weirdest character design in Breath of Fire. But it's also Karn's best ability, so don't knock it.
Don't worry, I wasn't planning on knocking it.
Why does he have bug? Why does he have? Are those bat or bug wings?
Yes.
They're bad.
But see, remember all these dragon icon doors we couldn't open?
He's gonna eat them?
No, you push A and Puka will roar, opening the door. So we got a dark bracelet, which is another accessory. I don't remember what it does.
His bark is worse than his bite?
Actually, his roll is worse than his bark. Can anyone equip the dark bracelet? That's the next question. Okay, is for Karn. So it increases his agility quite nicely.
I love how it's etc. Like you can put it anywhere on your body.
Yep. It's of course it's just for accessories.
I just like etc. Imagination, go no.
And
I
there
take
are
that back. Never mind.
and there are 2 more of those doors. If I get lost, I'll just warp. There was one near Gust, which should be this way. Yep, right there.
Oh, okay. Waterfall. Rocks.
Open sesame.
Chicken.
And a love bracelet.
Love hat, love bracelet.
And I think that actually does something. Not quite sure.
Items don't do things in RPGs. People do. No way.
That depends on if they're usable pieces of equipment, too.
If you consider your friends as usable pieces of equipment, then, well, you probably won't keep them very long.
And I actually forgot about this dig spot. Good thing we went this way.
What about Xenogears?
I'm gonna assume that's a bit of a difference.
I've never played it either, but my brother's played it. I think some of the weapons are characters or something.
Not really. They're a bunch of unarmed fighters. So we found the hero bow, which is actually Bo's best weapon. However, it is two-handed, so it's up to you on if you want to go with a more offensive or defensive build with a dwarf bow and shield, or just the hero bow. In this case, you should be fine with the hero bow. Especially
fight infused forms.
yes.
He'll make him.
Cool.
Or just
When we finally get to the next dungeon, I'll showcase Puka in battle.
I thought about an idea of incorporating that, but I could never flesh it out. Went with something else instead.
Now we're still not done. There's one more dragon door just south of that dig spot, so a wind bracelet, which I will bet increases Nina's agility.
It's always more side quests.
I'd say this game has a lot of more side content than I was expecting.
Oh yes.
They aren't huge though.
So are we done yet? Nope.
Are we ever?
There's one more place we can fly to.
So basically, does the silver bracelet do again? I don't remember.
You can, from what I looked up in an equipment fact, it does nothing.
Literally nothing.
Not that I can see.
See the bracelet. See.
Excuse me. So we have our third dragon shrine, and like
just
before.
Like the goggles. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just making a reference. It's just like the goggles. They do nothing.
Ah.
After using this, you can have this.
So we have our third dragon trial. It's the same as before.
Oh my gosh, legendary treasure in the trial. A melon.
And as for... Okay, this thing is called Avian. Since I have the Trirang or Dragon ability, yeah, this is... This is going to be a toughie. Yeah, the liner notes were saying, if you're going to try to fight this guy immediately after becoming available, it'd be pretty hard. So I honestly wasn't expecting this.
Is this harder than the final boss?
Not in the original.
Yeah.
I think they draw on curve.